So it seems like we're getting close to end of summer, and the temperature has slightly shifted. It is about 15 degrees and we have a very cold wind, dark clouds. You can even see some of the leaves on the trees and bushes are starting to get the autumn colors. And I want to talk about my thoughts about action cameras. I've used quite a few of them in the last few years, but lately I've been kind of more focused on my my full frame Canon R6 Mark II and the smaller Canon R50V, testing out different lenses, different setups, different ND filters. And I've also been using my iPhone 17 Pro lately. But for this type of just walking vlogs, where I'm out in nature with this kind of shifting weather. Right now it's raining, and probably the best camera to use in these type of settings must be the action camera. So today I'm out with the DJI Action 5 Pro, and it's a very compact setup. It has a very wide lens. You get everything in focus. The stabilization is very good, and it is totally weather sealed, so you don't have to worry about potential rain. So my setup today is just the Action 5 Pro. I have this 1 meter selfie stick from Insta360, and I'm using the DJI Mic Mini for audio. And this whole setup can easily fit in my pocket, not carrying any backpack or any bag of any sorts. Whenever I'm out here at Vigdel Fortress, there's always wind, but today it's extra strong, so I'm not sure how the audio will come out on this video. I have the wind muff, the windscreen on the microphone, but the wind is very strong. I like to explore these bunkers whenever I'm here, but I always forget to bring a flashlight, so that kind of sucks. You can see there are more bunkers up on that ridge over there, and up there, and even up there. And then when I'm walking up to the radar tower here, there are a couple of old gun positions on the other side of this hill. So I'm not quite sure what the purpose of this radar tower is, but it might have something to do with the Stavanger airport, which is over in that direction behind these hills here. And just have to seek shelter from the wind in this little bunker entrance. I think they have some technical equipment connected to the radar tower in here, because there's the door is this heavy steel door that is locked here. I'll just climb to the top of the radar tower and have a look at the view. The wind is so strong today. Oh my goodness. So you can see here at the edge of this ridge, there's an old gun position. The gun is gone, but you can see where it was positioned. So I think I'll get down from this hill and down to lower grounds, and hopefully the wind is more calm down there. So whenever the wind is strong like today, I often come down here to this little spot behind this rock here, because the view from here is facing towards the south, and the wind is almost always blowing from northwest. So I'm sheltered from the wind down here, and I can take a little break before I continue walking. If you have watched any of my other videos, you might have noticed that I keep returning to this area, to Vigdel Fortress, and there are many reasons for me always coming back here. Maybe the main reason is it's not that far from my home. It's only about 15-20 minute drive. And another reason is I often have this place all to myself. I very rarely encounter other people here, and when I'm out testing different vlogging setups, different cameras and so on, I kind of want to avoid bumping into other people. So that's one of the pros with this place. And also when it comes to microphones, it's always very windy up here, so I get a chance to test the wind resistance in the microphones. especially on a day like today when the wind is very strong. So this is my setup today. It's a very light and compact setup, very pocketable and very durable. So it keeps raining on and off, and the wind is still very strong, so I think I'll be heading back to the car and just continue driving until I maybe find another place to continue this vlog. Because the sky behind me is very dark, but if I look towards the northeast, I don't know if you can see, but we have some blue skies over there. So I've moved on to another area, more shielded from the wind. So right now I'm walking through this woodland area, and what I wanted to do now is to take a little walk along an abandoned railroad track. You can see behind me here. So this old railroad bridge is closed off. This bridge over the Figgjo river. So this part of the Jæren railroad track that went from Sandnes to a place called Ålgård was called the Ålgård railroad track. Ålgårdsbanen was opened in I think it was 1924, and then it was closed again for passenger traffic in 1955. But they used this track to move cargo trains all the way up until 1988, I think, when this part of the railroad track was finally decommissioned. And now that the railroad is closed, it's a very popular hiking spot. You can still follow the track, and you can see the railroad tracks are still here. As you can see, the tracks are very overgrown. There's a trail going just next to the tracks. It's more easy to walk here. And every 50 meters or so, you have these old utility poles standing as a reminder of the activity that used to happen here. So I've never actually walked the entirety of this railroad tracks. I think it's about 12 kilometers long. But I think maybe one summer, maybe next year, I want to try walking the entire distance from Ganddal, Sandnes. You can see here in the background is a Figgjo river, a very, very popular river for salmon fishing. So one thing I really like with this setup is the lens itself is very wide, and when you use a long selfie stick like I'm using now, you can get a very type of immersive type of footage where the viewer can get a really nice view of the area I'm walking through, or the landscape. And the pole is retractable, so it's easy to put it away whenever you stop vlogging and want to continue moving from one place to the next. So there's a lot of these trees with these red berries. I don't know what they are called in English. In Norwegian we call them rognebær. They have a very bitter taste, but some people use them for medicinal purposes. You can also make some kind of a juice if you add some sugar, or you can make a type of a jam or a gel. There's so many of these trees in this area, on both sides of the track. So I just Googled the English name for these berries. And I think they are called rowan berries. Rowan or rowan berries. Did you have these wherever you're from? I also did a quick search to find out what you can use the rowan berries for. Siri says that rowan berries are primarily used for culinary purposes, to make jellies, jams, wines, and liquors. They must be cooked or frozen before consumption to neutralize a bitter potential harmful acid. Okay, that's good to know, because I do actually remember eating them straight off the trees when I was a kid. Oh well, I seem to have survived at least. So I've turned off from the railroad tracks, and I'm walking, following a trail going into a forest of some sort here, and I think I can make a loop around here and come back to the car from the other side. So we have some really tall trees growing here, as you can see. So I think I'm getting close to some kind of industrial lot, because there's a lot of these yellow road signs saying slow down, there's a locked gate 70 meters from here. But I know that there's also a hiking trail crossing the road here, so there shouldn't be any problem continuing walking down here. I think actually I can see the industrial area here, and it looks like it is a huge gravel pit. And I always find it interesting to explore these industrial areas. So they are taking gravel and sand out from the hillside here. You have all the heavy machinery. You have the locked gate up ahead. So and this is the hiking trail coming down here, going across the road here, and continuing down into the valley on the other side here. We have some more of these rowan berries This is an electric fence, good to know. So this is a restricted access area. It says so on the sign here. Okay. So very old piece of equipment, rusted. So this fence, this sign is, they even had the sign in English here. Livestock with virtual fences from no fence. The animal nearby are grazing without physical fences, so please keep your dog secured and let the herd have some distance. Okay. I think I'll go back and just follow the main road back down to where I parked my car, because I don't know where this trail leads, and because it's starting to rain again. I don't want to get caught in heavy rain if it gets any worse than. Because right now it's just a slight drizzle. So the best thing with, oh my god, it's a dead mouse. What was I saying? Yeah. The best thing with using an action camera is I don't have to worry about the weather, because it is raining now, and if I were out filming with the Canon R50V, or even the Canon R6 Mark II, I would start worrying now, trying to hide the camera under my jacket, but I know this action camera is totally weather sealed. I can even submerge it in water, no problem. The only thing I need to pay attention to, or the only thing to worry about is probably the microphone. I don't know. I don't think it is weather sealed, so if we get more rain than just this slight little drizzle we have now, I should probably put the microphone away. So the way back always seems to feel longer than when I was walking the other way, but then I was following the railroad track, and the views were maybe more interesting than here in this area, because I have to walk up this road here over a little hill, and then I should be getting close to where I parked the car. So this is quite interesting. You can see on the floor here there are some some metal plates. This is actually electric to keep animals out. I'm wearing rubber soles on my shoes, so shouldn't be any problem, but I think I'll just walk on the side just to be on the safe side. You can actually hear you can see the spark. Last time I was here, there were a lot of dead insects here. So we have a lot of these cattle grids everywhere where there are animals out grazing, but I think this is the only place I've seen an electric one. Normally they are just kind of metal bars going across, and there's a hole under it. Cattle grid or cattle guard, I don't know exactly what it's called in English. In Norwegian we call them ferist, and they are made so that you can easily walk across or drive a car over, but the animals will not be able to cross. You see here we have some cows grazing down in this hillside here. It's quite steep actually down there. So as you can see, it's a very dark and gloomy day. Very heavy, grey, almost black clouds, and I'm eager to see how the Action 5 camera can handle this kind of lighting conditions. How the footage comes out when I edit it. I also have the DJI Pocket 3, which has a larger sensor, 1-inch sensor. So the footage coming out of the Pocket 3 is normally better in these kind of gloomy lighting conditions, but hopefully I will get at least half decent footage today. So I'm getting close to where I parked the car. You can see there's a couple of cars parked by the side of the road down there, and I can also see there's another one of those cattle grids, the electric type, down there. And more rowan berries. I have arrived at the electric cattle grid. I'm just going to walk over it now. Try to be a bit brave. Was no problem. So before I hop in the car and drive back home, I just want to go down and have a look at the waterfall down here. So this is a very popular spot in the summer. People are actually swimming in this water. There's also a tiny little beach down there. It's actually not that much water because you can see all these rocks. And normally they are covered in water. This is the railroad bridge that I filmed at the beginning of this walk. I was standing up here on this side of the bridge. So I'll be heading back home now. Thank you for watching my little vlog. I'm eager to get back home and have a look at the footage, and especially eager to see, well, firstly how the camera handle these kind of dim lighting conditions. But I'm also eager to listen to the audio from back at Vigdel Fortress, where we had that really strong wind, and just see if I can actually use that footage if the audio is good enough. Thank you for watching my vlog, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.